Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel and the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with a timeless reading. Timeless meaning no matter when you come across this message and it resonates with you, it is for you. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all the new and returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you also so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, let's go ahead. Now, the message that's been coming through, Aquarius, is this energy of some of you are wondering if it's worth it. If something is worth it, you've got a decision to make. There's potentially a move, a choice, something coming through, but just this energy of, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Has just been coming through. It almost feels like a migraine. It's kind of been throbbing through. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? And it's not my energy. So it's I've tuned in and it is the Aquarius energy. It is spirit with this message for one of you or the many of you. So let's go ahead and take a look. Is it worth it, Aquarius? For those of you that are wondering, we're going to go ahead and use the decision maker. Is it worth it? Is it worth it for Aquarius? Whatever it is Aquarius has been questioning, wondering about, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Sometimes it takes a minute for this to come through. Is it worth it? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, ask a friend. So some of you need to be getting some advice from a friend. Now, that is what we got last time. Let's go ahead and try again. Let's get another. Some of you know that a friend would have some information or some knowledge for you. Let's see if we ask again. Potentially somebody else needs a different message to come through. Now, that looks like it's kind of leaning a bit. So I'm going to actually hold this on the front here and see if that... Oh, maybe. Interesting. Isn't it interesting how that comes through? So, oop, now you got to try again, but just because I let that go, this just isn't very even. It needed to be back further. Let's try it one more time. So we've got ask a friend for one group of you. You've got maybe for another group of you, kind of indecisive as well. Let's see what the third group is now that I've moved that back a little bit. Oh, isn't that interesting? I've got these going two different ways, not paying attention. So some of you may not be paying attention to the signs that have been showing up. Spirit's been coming through, giving you signs, giving you synchronicities to assist you in making this decision. Is it really worth it? Kind of pros and cons, energy, that kind of stuff. And you haven't been paying attention. So Spirit's like, hey, look at, even still, even after that, it still is coming through with some of those over. And you got ask a friend again, so you double ask a friend here, Aquarius, and you got maybe. So some of you aren't paying attention to the signs. Some of you, Spirit's like, you know what, I can't give you a definitive or definitely or a yes kind of answer. Do a pros and cons list. You got to figure out for yourself on this one, Aquarius. I've been sending you signs, synchronicity. Some of you haven't been paying attention. So let's go ahead and move this little baby out of the way and let's get some more information here. All right, let's see. Is it worth it? Aquarius, is it worth it? What else does Aquarius need to know? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Whatever question Aquarius has, or what is it regarding? I can ask that too. Is it worth it? What is it regarding? Oh, look at this. Yeah. Oh my. They just want to, oh, Queen of Swords. Aquarius, is that you? All right. Look at 10 of Wands. Yeah. All right. Queen of Wands at the bottom and the Magician. Oh my gosh. 3 of Pentacles. Lordy. Look at that, Aquarius. Look at that. Okay. Is it worth it? So you've got the Queen of Swords. This you, right? That you? This you. I think this is you, Aquarius, the Queen of Swords. Non-gender specific, male, female, not about the gender. It's about the energy. So you've got the Queen of Swords coming in here. This Queen of Swords, she knows. She's looks at the big picture. She knows what the heck she wants, and she knows how to get it. So whether you're male or female, you know what you want. You know how to get it. So, right, the overall energy here is it worth it? The pros and cons. But you already know the answer. I mean, we don't really need any more information. You have the knowledge within you. You have the answers within you. You've thought about this a lot already, Aquarius. You're very independent. You know what you want. You've looked at the big picture. You've got all the things. You've got all the clues. You understand. You know. You're just, for some of you, you're just like, ah, it was too easy. Ooh, it was too easy. Maybe I'm not, I haven't thought about this enough. Maybe this and that, but you already know the answer. Okay, so that's coming through. All right, Seven of Cups coming in here for you also, Aquarius. So you have, well, Seven of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Let's just call it as it is, right? Calling it as it is here, Aquarius. You've had a lot of choices. You've had a lot of opportunities. Now you're in this point of, with that Seven of Cups, a lot of choices, a lot of opportunities. Now you're in this place of, with that Two of Pentacles, really kind of balancing things out, deciding what is worth it or what works for you and what it is you want to do. Now you need to be mindful of money, mindful of material, mindful of kind of the emotions with that Seven of Cups. Really be mindful of all the things. Stay focused. Don't let yourself get clouded. Don't let kind of confusion come in and cause havoc for you here, Aquarius. You already know what you want, okay? You already know what you want. So you've got this energy coming in here with that reminder, stay focused, right? Kind of go for the goal, if you will, right? And really stay kind of in a place, be mindful of the decisions, be mindful of being balanced, be mindful, let yourself be clear. Don't make harsh or kind of out of bounds is the words coming through here. Money decisions in this moment, of course. Is it worth it? Yes, it is worth it, is what's coming through here, right? Ask a friend, maybe that kind of thing. But it's also coming through that you already know the answer. Now you also have the High Priestess and the Ten of Wands. So some of you have really, really, with that High Priestess energy, some of you have really kind of, you have some secrets, even secrets that you're not being honest with yourself about, that is really, really burdening you within making this decision. You already know, right? You're looking at the big picture. You already know. You've got your decision made. You've got your mind made up, Aquarius. But some of you are harboring secrets from yourself, even with that High Priestess, and it's causing you burden. It's causing you to feel with that Ten of Wands energy, to feel as if for some of you, you're like, I'm just overwhelmed. For maybe I should just say no. Maybe this isn't. Maybe it isn't worth it. Maybe I should just say no, even though even though you have this inner feeling. And if you are really feeling as if you should just say no within whatever this is, Aquarius, you need to explore inside your spiritual side. You need to check in with your intuition, check in with yourself, okay? Really, really tune into kind of that inner goddess with that High Priestess, yes. Female, male, inner god, male, female, again, non-gender specific, but, and get that answer for yourself. What is true for you? For some of you, I'm getting that potentially working with a pendulum is going to be beneficial. It's going to be a huge assistance for you. So if you aren't really sure about that, I am going to do the second channel, I have already slated to do a bunch of teaching, a bunch of learning, a bunch of kind of, pendulum and kind of ritual work and that sort of thing. So when we get to that, but in the interim, right? Because my method and my learning is a bit different than a lot of what you find out there. But in the interim, till the second channel gets up, we are still working on that 10,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, you can help us get there. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Also, it's free to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, get the videos, and to hit the like button. It does help others to be able to see the videos. It assists the channel greatly. So those are all three things that you can do, Aquarius, that can offer assistance, and it's all free, that can support the channel, okay? But either way, check out, if you aren't really too sure about pendulums or how they work, look, there's lots of videos on YouTube. Make sure that you are finding some that are good. It's going to be hard for you to gauge if you don't know much about it, but there are some that are like, yeah, maybe not, and then there are others that you're like, wow, those are really great. So if you can find the ones that really, right, speak to you on the inside, right, that really kind of get your gut kind of, you're like, yes, this is a yes, right? Okay, and that's also what you're looking for within this. Is it worth it, Aquarius? Now you also have the Queen of Wands coming in here. Well, you got the Queen of Wands and the Magician coming in here, Aquarius. That Queen of Wands energy, this is you stepping into your power. This is you being, and both of these, look, the Queen of Wands and the Magician, these are both big player, big power cards, stepping into your power, using your power, really making your own magic, taking action, manifesting. Both of these gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. There's a lot of confidence, Aquarius. So, write out a pros and cons list if you're still, but that Queen of Wands is here. Excuse me, that Queen of Swords is here. Queen of Wands is here too, but, really knowing, right? Again, this you, Aquarius, right? This is Swords energy. The Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Swords energy is Aquarius, right? It is Aquarius. So, you already know, but you're stepping into that power, into that confidence, okay? You may just need a little bit of guidance, advice. Again, ask a friend. Came up twice on that decision maker, and then maybe as well. That maybe is coming through, Aquarius, because some of you need to really balance out. Some of you really need to, kind of go inward, right? And really ask tough questions, but you already know the answers. We didn't really, aside from this first card, we didn't really need any more information. But for some of you, it's time to create a pros and cons list, kind of really, but bam, can't even make it up, right? Some of you have been kind of in this space of learning, kind of being, in a space of potentially, now, of course, this is going to be different for each and every one of you, but kind of an apprentice stage, learning, having the growth, having that energy of really kind of giving yourself this energy of showing your talent. Some of you might be collaborating, but in the end, of course, you are going to be patting yourself on the back because there is a victory, a triumph. When you make this decision, do know Spirit is coming through here, that whether you decide that it is a hell yes or a hell no, you already know that answer, okay? It is worth it in whichever way that you decide, yes or no. There, it's worth it, okay? Yes or no. There is no decision that Spirit's bringing through here. There's no decision that is a wrong decision for you within this, Aquarius. But because you do have that Six of Wands, the magic card, you got a lot of magic around you right now too, Aquarius. A lot of magic, a lot of magic, a lot of power around you. You're truly leveling up within this. That Six of Wands is victory, success. So it is here for you. Let's just get, I don't know, one of these. Let's see, one of these. What else? Last thing, to close the reading off. You've got the dog, protection from a powerful friend. So, Spirit says one from the other. Okay, so you do have, right, asking a friend. There is a friend that has powerful advice and is offering some kind of powerful protection. Maybe they are a powerful person because you have that power, double power, triple power. Wow. And then you have don't be tempted, flag, don't be tempted to lower your standards. So a little bit of a warning here at the very end, Aquarius. Is it worth it? Don't be tempted. A red flag coming out here. It's not really red though. It's kind of just a bland flag coming out. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. So if there's anything that is coming through within this, if it's worth it or not, Aquarius, that is tempting you to lower your standards, the Spirit is saying, nope, that's not for you. Okay, so either way, you've got your answer here, Aquarius, for the most part, but only you can make the choice. Only you can choose, only you can make that decision, that infinitive decision. And Spirit is saying, you've got a yes, a hell yes, this you, right? This you, Aquarius, and you've got a no, don't lower your standards. So, kind of in that maybe stage still, Aquarius, because that is ultimately up to you. But no matter what you choose, there's no right or wrong, and there is success here for you with whichever decision comes through and makes the most sense for you. All right, I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.